Hello there, and I'm back with another video. This was a promise which I'm keeping. In the last analysis video, I had mentioned that I will try to make a video on the upcoming US presidential elections and see whether our forecasts for various instruments give us an indication as to what is going to happen. So this is a bold move, and I can be 100% wrong in this analysis because I'm doing it for the first time and I'm not sure whether it is going to actually be accurate, because ultimately the market is supreme and only the gods know. But based on whatever little knowledge I have and whatever little inputs I have, I've tried to derive a few things and I'm making these bold forecasts. Again, a disclaimer that please do not trade, do not plan based on this forecast. This is just an indication and a method to check whether the forecasts can actually give us a picture of an upcoming event. As they say, that the cause is always different, the effect is seen first, but the cause will arrive when the right time comes. So that is what I'm trying to do. So what I've done here is that I've taken the upcoming lunar forecast date for 4 instruments. That is, I've taken for Nifty because this denotes the world market, which is away from the US but will have an effect on the world market. I've taken BTC because Bitcoin is a very important topic of discussion in this election by both the candidates. I have also taken the S&P 500 because this is where the US market sentiments will be shown. And then I've taken the EURUSD, the most common currency, to see what happens to the USD, because USD is supposed to play a very important role post the results in these elections. So what you see here is a table. This table actually is prepared on cloud.ai, a very beautiful AI interface, and it has actually prepared the entire analysis for me, and it's wonderful to discuss this. So what I've done here is that I've taken the various dates, I've taken the forecasted pivots for this particular day. So let's start with Nifty first. So if you see the Nifty chart here, we actually made a pivot on 30th of October and we are moving lower towards lower pivot. So we expect a pivot to be formed on the 6th or the 7th. This will be a low pivot. After that, the trend will start moving up. So the elections are on 5th. So 6th and 7th could be a 1 or 2 days after election. A low will be formed and then we'll move up towards a high, which will come on the 11th. Now this high actually is supposed to be an inversion chance. May happen, may not happen, 70% chance it will happen, very strong chance. So if it happens here, then after the inversion, immediately on the 13th, we are going to get a low. If suppose this inversion doesn't happen, then this will automatically become a high, and then from the high, now movement will start going down. So this is how Nifty is going to span out. Regarding the BTC, if you see BTC actually made a high on 29th, and then in fact it is actually going down now. It is supposed to make a low on the 4th, which is tomorrow. So it's supposed to make a low on the 4th, and then from the 4th it's going to move up on to high on the 8th. So based on this, the elections, it seems that immediately during the elections or after the elections, this is supposed to move up. So possibly Bitcoin, it will be positive. Then after forming a pivot on 8th, it will come down. The trend will start coming down, and on the 12th, it's supposed to form a low based on an inversion, which may happen. And if this inversion happens, immediately on the 13th or the 14th, there is going to be high, and then it's going to move down. If the inversion doesn't click here, then this for 13th or 14th could be a low, and then subsequently high after that. Then we move on to the S&P. Now S&P is an important parameter because it reflects the US sentiment, the US markets. And we see that S&P formed a high on the 30th of October. So now we are inching towards a low on the 6th or the 7th. We are expecting a low. So this is immediately after the election. There's going to be a low here. And then we are going to move up for a few days. Then there's an inversion chance on the 12th. Now this means that the market will form a high here if this inversion happens. And immediately after that, the market will form a low on the next following day. And the trend will continue again towards the high. If suppose this inversion doesn't happen, then this will become a high here on the 13th, and then the trend will go towards a low. So this is how S&P will span out according to the forecast, lunar forecast. And the next one is the EURUSD. Now EURUSD is also important because of the policy of the candidates of America first and making the dollar more powerful. So here we see that EURUSD made a low on 29th of October. So we are expecting a high on the 6th or 7th. And then the trend is going to change for a few days, and we are going to form a low around 13th of November. Pardon me if I've used October initially, all these dates are November dates. We're going to use the low 13th of November low in case inversion happens. If the inversion doesn't happen, then the next pivot will actually become a low, and then the high pivot will follow after that. So this shows a strong USD because the prices are falling after the election. So maybe the dollar will improve and gain strength as it appears like this. So we tried to make a analysis of what happened during the Biden win. But during the Biden win, we see that Nifty had a very strong rally, and then BTC also had a major bull run immediately, and then S&P also was plus 1.2% immediate jump was there, and Euro USD strengthened because the USD weakened a little. In case of Trump win, Nifty initially dropped, and then there was a quick recovery. BTC had limited reaction, it says, and S&P actually the futures dropped, and there was a quick reversal after that. And Euro USD fell because the USD becomes stronger because of Trump's America First policy. So based on this information, the analysis of these two wins, and based on what these candidates are talking right now about their opinion of and their policy changes based on various factors, we see that Nifty is expected to form a low, which is actually similar to the Trump win. Even S&P is supposed to form a kind of a low, which is again initial low immediately after the election. So this also looks like there's some similarity here in case of S&P also. Euro USD is supposed to gain here until the 6th and 7th, and then after that there's a sustained fall here. So this also indicates that the dollar may strengthen, which again is looking like the 2016 Trump case. And of course BTC, if we see BTC is moving high till the 8th, and then after that it is actually going low. So BTC also is kind of giving a bull run. And this time Trump actually is talking of BTC and favoring it. Last time he was against BTC, this time he's for BTC. So maybe this time the BTC is also showing a rally. I am not a supporter of any of these parties because I'm based in India. I hardly know about the politics and the demographics of America, but this is just a kind of a forecast analysis, trying to make a bold forecast without taking sides. I can be 100% wrong in this forecast, and I'm ready to take that risk because it's nice learning. And I'm sure some of you must have gained some knowledge into how forecasts work by seeing this video. Thank you so much and have a wonderful week ahead. Brace for the coming week because coming week is going to be a really, really, really interesting week. Take care. All the best. Bye-bye.